So hello there everyone, and welcome back to another video of F1 2018 Career. Today we are going to be doing episode number 4 for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Apologies for the delay to this episode. Of course, I've had a few commentary issues, so hopefully this is coming out okay. If not, then let me know in the comments below, and then I'll try and have a further look into it. But hopefully this should be pretty much in line with the commentary, should be in line with the positions that I'm commentary. Anyway, taking a look, interestingly, the pitting on lap 5 is actually a couple of about 600 quicker, so we'll have a look and see what we can do against with the tyre wear, and the timings, because we don't want to lose too much out in the next lap. We're going to get ready for 5 headlights here for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix from P8 once again, and lights out and away we go. Well, it's a pretty average start. We're going to go dive down the inside of Perez. We're not actually going to make it up. We're going to get Perez on the start, move up into P6. You can see who else thinks the pass as well. So good start up to P6. Now let's see if we can run out of Hulkenberg. After that we're going to struggle because of course we've got Raikkonen and
we're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the super softs.
We've got Raikkonen and Vettel behind us at the moment. So top 4, 2 Red Bulls and the 2 Mercedes, of course, out in front. But Sergio Perez has been on the thorn on our side, and he's having a go at us. Behind, up ahead, we got Daniel Ricciardo's not having a Verstappen, you just saw there. This race, he's up into P2. I imagine I've had us Valtteri Bottas.
We're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
Well, I decided actually not to box in lap 4 to go to lap 5. But of course, behind us we've got Kimi Raikkonen who's getting involved. He's overtaken our teammate, that is, who is Charles Leclerc, who's trying to get himself the best possible start he can for the race, but he's lost out a little bit. Something that he definitely needs to work on if he's going to be able to finish off. And of course, we get attacked by Magnussen, moving to lap 5 because of course Perez has moved in, come into the pits as well. A couple of Mercedes and Red Bulls. Kimi Raikkonen now is at the background, so once again we're going to go on to a set of soft tyres. Coming down the pits, pit limiter on. Let's see where we come out. It's already down to P15 behind Ricciardo. There should be super softs going on. First 2 sets of super softs. And Sergio Perez there has jumped us in the pits by doing the undercut. Perez then goes about attacking Kimi Raikkonen. Raikkonen will stop starting on his super softs at the start of the race. Perez on his fresher super softs. And Perez goes through, but unfortunately doesn't last for long. But meanwhile, at the front of this Grand Prix, the man who started last is leading. And it is Sebastian Vettel from Lewis Hamilton, and then Carlos Sainz is doing a very good job in P3, Ocon in 4th. So, yes, up ahead of us we have, this is actually our race. We're racing now for last place, which is 16th, 17th, 18th, sorry, 17th, 18th, 19th and 20th, with 2 Hasses, and of course my teammate who came out last is on the same strategy as me, which is unfortunate for him. But we'll have to improve the tyre wear later on. But Raikkonen's getting very racy with these cars. I think part of 2 Williams are involved in that group. And I think Hulkenberg, who's lost out to Ricciardo at pit stops. But we're going to make start making moves. We get back in front of Sergio Perez, who's got overtaken in that maneuver by Raikkonen. Now we're going to have a look down the inside of but all 3 cars, Hulkenberg, Hartley and Raikkonen. And we move up into P14. That is what we call OP slipstream. Ferrari engine being the fastest in the game, using that to great effect down the inside. And we couldn't get Sirotkin, we'll have to wait to get Sirotkin. Swatkins came in the pits, moving to lap 12. We now caught up to PA Gasly, who's also yet to stop. We make a simple move into the middle sector and into P7. So here's a replay. Van Dorn is ahead, come down the inside. A little bit of a corner cut, but if I didn't really that corner's hard enough. Lance Stroll on lap 12 also got the teleportation back to the pit lane glitch, but he survived that by the looks of it. Unfortunately, the same could not be said for Alonso. Hold on to change the signal, and he's out. Alonso is out of the race. Fantastic. Okay, so yes, Sebastian Vettel, he is now been into the pits. He's come out in P4, so he has done the overcut on pretty much most of the field.
Reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta.
Last coming into lap 15, I was just about to come in, and the virtual safety car decided to come out, which is convenient for us. So let's see where this is going to put us. We're going to make our final stop onto another set of super soft tyres, and out we go now. Okay, so where are we going to go? We're going to have to accelerate here, try and take a little bit of the delta, and get ahead of Stoffel Van Dorn. And Raikkonen, who didn't come in on that one, didn't come out. But that was the second virtual safety car period that came out. This is the reason why the second virtual safety car came out. The first one just came out because of me pitting. The second one came out because of Sergio Perez, who has a puncher. Unfortunate for the Force India driver, because I think he was on to beat. Although he was behind me, he was on to Raikkonen would have lost out in the pits, and he had pitted before. So unfortunately, then Raikkonen though is behind us once again. It's going to be us versus him once again, as it was in China in the previous episode. So I'm going to do that. Brendan Hartley, unfortunately, is another casualty of the race with an engine failure. These are more common in this year's game, which is nice to see. And of course, Raikkonen, of course, is trying to go around on the side. And I think the Haas on Magnussen is. But something that you probably want to see is all these cars that you're seeing now on your screen all have drive-through penalties, unfortunately including my teammate, because otherwise he would have been in the points the first time. As Magnussen's going to have a go at Raikkonen. And let's just see if he managed to make the move. He does down the inside. But all those cars that are coming in the pits, they all have drive-through penalties for speeding under the virtual safety car. I think there's about 8 or 9 of them. But yes, that was pretty much the race, actually. It's the final lap, Jeffrey. I don't think we need to slow down. We need to get... Magnussen has overtaken Raikkonen as well, so Raikkonen clearly not getting to grips with this win, unlike in 2017. But anyway, we're coming up to the long line. Ocon, unfortunately, took P6 out of this, but we're going to finish in P7. Which more solid points for Sauber, which is a very good job.
I was a bit worried about this one at the start of the weekend, but you pulled through. Thank you.
So yes, P7, not bad. I will try and up the difficulty if the game allows me to. Ultimately, though, Perez got disqualified in the end, actually, for that, though, for his puncher. So Raikkonen a P9, but Vettel, an AI, did the first challenge and pulled it off, doing the one stop, and Vettel did. Ocon came from 16th. So in terms of the standing, Bottas still leads. It's now Lewis Hamilton in second, with Ricciardo, Vettel and Raikkonen 4th and 5th. Verstappen moves up to 7th. Carlos Sainz down to 8th. Ourselves in 9th. Leclerc now only one of 4 drivers not to score a point this season. Of course, the 2 Williams included in that because they are so slow. But we will try and do some further upgrades, try and get Leclerc in the points. We've got some other upgrades coming in the next race. Unfortunately, some of them failed, so I'll have to go and redo them again. But in terms of the constructors, we remain in P7. So that's good for us. In terms of the rivalry, we are leading that in both against Leclerc and Van Dorn, which is good. Let's have a look at see how many Rebels Raws points we now have, so we can see what we can do. 631, because we got that 16th or better, which is good to see. We'll be negotiating a contract, I think, after this, but our reputation with our current team is very good, and of course Williams, it's not hard to get Rep Williams in this
Great
season.
work. That's exactly the kind of result I'm looking for. Keep it up.
Thank you, Emma. I mean,
It's time for us to renegotiate your contract. Here you can see the current deal. Once negotiations begin, the team will make you an offer. You can accept if you like, but I strongly suggest we push for better terms.
okay, so we're going to put 15th, first driver, easy. Let's see what that does. No.
We're asking for too much here. We need to make some compromises.
Okay, let's see what we can do. Because I want better pit stop efficiency. Upgrade speed. I suppose we can put that down to level 1. We'll try and keep first driver. We've got 2. Let's go for that and see what we can do. Simultaneous event, I'm not too bothered about this stage.
Let's try again.
I'm more bothered about trying to get things. Let's propose that, and that's got us through.
Okay, that proposal looks good. It seems all parties are happy with the deal, so it'll commence at the next race.
Lovely. So that's a new contract negotiated as well. So obviously there's a bit of R&D parts there that I put in. There were the 2 bits that failed. Of course, we still got poor relationship with our Sash and durability department, but there were 2 parts that failed. There was the engine part that failed, and then there was the aerodynamics part that failed. So we need to have a look and doing some gearbox wear upgrades as well, by the looks of it. But first of all, we're going to have that upgrade will be coming next race, and then we got the front wing aero, which of course failed. So that's going to try. Hopefully we can then, because we were bottom. Williams overtook us this weekend as well. So we need to try and get better back up. But I've hoped we can get above Toro Rosso with that, and we're going to put a gearbox wear on the car as well, and then we'll reassess everything from there. In the next episode. But that is it for this episode of F1 2018 Career Mode. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new to see more F1 2018 Career Mode videos as and when they come out. But until the next video, I see you next time. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye.